Okay, hi guys, good morning and welcome back to the channel, Ordel's Kitchen. Guys, this morning I would share with you my oven roasted stuffed red snapper fish. Okay, so I've got the seasonings that I'm going to use to season up my fish. Okay, so I've got some smoked paprika, guys, freshly green seasoning. I've got some complete seasoning, some Szechuan seasoning, garlic powder, some oil, black pepper, and some Old Bay seasoning. Okay, and here, guys, I've got two large red snapper fish. Okay, so now my fish has been washed down thoroughly in lemon juice and vinegar, guys. It's been pat dry and I've put some little scores in them, guys. So what I'm gonna do next is to go ahead and season my fish. Okay, so in this bowl I'm going to mix all my seasonings together into a paste and then use that to season my fish. So I'm going to make this into a paste here now, guys. And this is what I'm going to use to season my fish, okay? Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. So in my bowl here, guys, I'm going to go on now to season this fish. So I'm using a pastry brush. And I'm going to rub this seasoning all on top of my fish, all over. All in those little creases that I make, those little creases. I'm gonna go inside of the fish now, guys. All up in the head. And I'm gonna turn the fish over, guys. I'm gonna season it up and rub it down well, thoroughly. So I'm gonna go ahead now, guys, and I'm gonna season the other one. gonna go inside the fish now, guys. You know what, guys? Using this brush I feel awkward. I prefer to use my hands. My hands is clean, and I'm gonna use my hands. Using all these fancy things just make you feel awkward and a bit silly. So I'm gonna use my hands. My hands will do a better job of rubbing the seasoning all over this fish. Look at that. There's no tool in the kitchen that is better than your hands. Once your hands are clean, just go for it. Make sure all the seasoning get right down in there. It's doing a far better job than a silly brush. You should have used a bigger bowl, sorry. Okay, so those are my two fish there, guys. It's thoroughly seasoned. So I'm gonna cover this with some cling wrap, and I'm gonna leave this to sit for about 1 hour to 2 hours, and then we'll come back and I'll take you through the next step. Okay, guys, now I'm going to move on to the rest of my ingredients for my oven roasted red snapper stuffed red snapper fish. Okay, so guys, I've got the rest of the ingredients here that I would be using. This is the ingredients for the filling. So I've got some crushed garlic and chopped onions. I've got some green onions chopped and some red 1 habanero pepper. Guys, I've got red and green bell peppers, some spinach. I couldn't get callaloo in the shop, so I just go for spinach. I've got some okra, some pumpkin. For the seasonings, I've got Cajun seasoning, Szechuan seasoning, and complete seasoning, and 1 Maggi cube. Okay, so let's move on now, guys, and I'll show you how I do the filling. Okay, for the filling, guys, I've got my little wok pan here on my cooker with some oil. So I'm gonna go in with my garlic, onions, and red and green bell peppers, and let that go for about 2 to 3 minutes. And then after that, I'll go in with my pumpkin, because the pumpkin is the hardest. Yeah, and I have to soften that up a bit. I'm gonna let that go, guys, and then we'll come back and I'll take you through the next step. Okay, I'm gonna go in now, guys, with my pumpkin, because this is the hardest, and my pumpkin looks a bit dry. So I'm gonna cover this for a few minutes. and let this soften up and become tender. I may have to add a little water to help this pumpkin along because it looks dry. I'm going to cover this, guys, and let this go. Now I'm going to go in, guys, with my green onions and habanero pepper. And guys, I'm going to add a little water now to soften up this pumpkin. To help the pumpkin along. And once the pumpkin becomes tender, then I'll come back and I'll take it to the next step. Okay, my pumpkin has softened up, guys, so now I'm going to go in with my okra and my spinach. And then I'm going to season up the pot. Okay, I'm going to mix well and then season up the pot, guys. Going with my Maggi cube. Mix well. Gonna cover my pot, guys, and let this go. Okay, this is my stuffing here, guys, and my stuffing is done. So guys, what's gonna happen here now, I gotta leave my stuffing now to cool down. This has to be dead cold before I could go ahead and I stuff my fish. Okay, so I gotta leave this now to cool down and get cold before I can go ahead and start stuffing my fish. All right, so we'll come back and I'll show you that. Okay guys, this is my 2 red snapper fish here, guys. My fish has been well marinated. It's been sitting in my fridge all night. Okay, so it's drawn all that season and all that marinade. So guys, what's gonna happen, as soon as my stuffing has cooled down, then I'll go ahead and I'm gonna stuff my fish and then place this in the oven for about 30 minutes to oven roast, and I'll take you through the next step after that. Okay guys, I've got my 2 red snapper fish here, guys, well seasoned and marinated. So now I've got my stuffing here. My stuffing has cooled down. It's cooled down. So I'm gonna go ahead now, guys, and I'm gonna stuff my fish, and I'm gonna place this stuffing up in here. Yeah, all up in the head of this fish. I'm gonna place my stuffing all up in there like so. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Guys, this is so nutritious. And this has everything, and we're not frying the fish. We're roasting it. And then look at that, guys, all that goodness in there. Look at that. So guys, I'm gonna place this on the rack, and then I'm gonna do my other one. I'm gonna stuff my other fish with all this goodness. Look at that, guys. Look at that, guys. It's beautiful. I'm gonna place the other one there. Okay, guys, I've got my two stuffed red snapper here, guys. So what I'm going to do next now, I'm going to place this in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes, and then I'll be back to show you the finished product. Okay, guys, this is the finished product, guys, of my oven roasted stuffed red snapper fish. Guys, if you like my video, please like, share, and subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, you're absolutely welcome. Please hit the subscription button and that little notification bell so you would be notified whenever I upload a video, guys. Thank you for all your support, and guys, please don't forget to like, share, and comment. It would really help my channel. Thank you again, guys, once again for your support, and I'll see you in my next one. Thank you. Bye.